everyone, so companies are willing to bet that you're okay paying more. Here is an article that appeared in LinkedIn recently called Companies Bet That You're Okay Paying More, and it talks about the fact that a lot of consumer items and other items are going up in price, and this has been driven by the global supply chain challenges caused by the events of 2020 and 2021. And what are the facts here? Well, one of the things to come out of this is inflation. And although inflation is alarming for a lot of consumers, with good reason, it is not, in my opinion, very severe at the moment. It's on its way up, but we're a long way from emergency mode right now. Somebody posted some stats here of different types of items that are going up. Now, the most significant one of this, of course, is gasoline and fuel prices. Fortunately for a lot of people, the consumption of gas has gone right down to counterbalance that. But the general consensus is that the supply chain issues that are plaguing a lot of the world, and certainly North America right now, are basically expected to continue into 2022 and are expected to alleviate at some point during 2022, depending on who you ask. And I would tend to agree with this. Now, part of the buzz around this topic is a little bit of sensationalism, which is natural. Part of the buzz around this topic is also the fact that younger people, or people that haven't been around to observe the economy for a long time, tend to freak out more than people that have seen the economy and the stock market and the global markets go up and down and up and down and up and down for a few decades. And I think a lot of those people who have been around the block a few times realize that, you know what, stuff comes up and stuff goes down. That's the reality. Everybody was freaking out about the Great Recession back in 2008, and I'm not trivializing it at all, but the point is things bounce back, okay? What we have, as far as I've been made aware, is we have global supply chain issues that are caused by something that is expected to alleviate in the foreseeable future, and so will the supply chain issues. That's my prediction. And so, although things go up at the moment, which does create a little bit of uncertainty and nervousness about it, I think you can pretty much guarantee that they will go down at some point. Now, depending on what your personal beliefs in the world of economics are, that could come in the near term or the far term or the long term. But the bottom line is that it's actually a good thing sometimes for the economy to ebb and flow, because that's what shakes things up. That's what drives innovation. If things happen in a very steady state where there's not a lot of change, one of the well-known offshoot effects of that is that innovation doesn't occur. Change doesn't occur. People get stuck in their patterns. The way you've done business 30 years ago is the way you do business now, and the way you expect to do business in 30 years. However, if you go to economies that have more of a boom-bust cycle, what you see is a lot more innovation, a lot more willingness, and people being open to change. And that's what I think is quite exciting, because if the prices of these products continue to go up, people will get to the point where they will find alternatives and they will adjust their behavior. Okay, people haven't really done that right now, and that's what this article is saying, that companies are willing to bet that for the moment you're going to be okay paying more for their products in the same quantities. But the reality is that if this continues for much longer, everybody expects consumer behavior to change. They will not keep buying these products in the same quantities. They will seek alternatives. They will adjust their consumption. And that's what's going to be really interesting. So let me know in the comments if you have an opinion on this or anything I've said. Please let me know. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say and what people think about this. Thank you so much for listening this long. You guys are all awesome, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Take care.